me adjust this a little bit. Whoa, not that much. Why does this always have to go so crazy? Crazy, right? Hang on, let's zoom it out. Out, not in, out. Okay, I'm not messing with it. I'm leaving it there. No, I can't, because you can't see where I'm at. Hang on. Let me move it up this way a little bit. Oh, I'm trying to get it as adjusted as I can before I hit go live, but okay, there. We're done. Right there. Not touching it. Oh, goodness. Okay, let me get my video up here so I can see the chat and say hi to everybody because I can't see anything right now. And we have to wait for the ad to play. Da, 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 da. Skip the ad. Okay, there we are. There you are. Here I am. There you are. That's lovely. We're all here on a Saturday night. It's beautiful. 30 people are here. Hi, 30 people. So who are you all hanging out tonight? Paula and Garden Craft and Joe. I would not want to be in Texas, Joe. I would avoid Texas. I would avoid Florida. 104. That is beyond insane. That's beyond crazy. That's all I got. Nope. Hello, Patty. Who else? The other Joe's here. Joe and Joe are here. And Sue. Sue, you made it here before I did. See, I told you I had to go. I was talking to Sue on the phone, and I glanced at my phone, and I was like, Sue, it's 6:54. I got to go. And she goes, oh, you'll be fine. You'll have plenty of time. I'm like, no, I got to do this, and I got to let the dogs out, and I got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, Yep. It's been raining. It didn't rain. It's supposed to rain today, and it didn't rain. It rained yesterday. Yeah, we've had some decent rain lately. Filling up the pond a little bit. My rocks are getting covered up a little more. Hello, Tammy. 115, and you moved there intentionally, Tammy. Tammy. What do you think? Oh, goodness. No. I'll stay up here in the northern part of the world. Seriously. Hello, Dawn. How's Dawn? Oh, look, it's Dawn and Dawn right after each other. Dawn and Dawn. Okay. Hang on. Let me go to live chat. That could change. Now I went to live chat. Now everything's all messed up. Okay. Lynn. Lynn's here. Hi, Lynn. And Sherry. How's Sherry today? Molly is here. Molly's not feeling good. Molly, get feeling better. Shannon. Hi, Shannon and Jeanette. Jeanette and Minette. Jeanette, Jeanette. Hello, ladies. Hello, Cynthia. How are you? Too much heat. Yeah, stay inside. Stay in the air conditioning. Yay, Anita. Yay, you're here. Yay. Stay away from Texas, right? No problem, Joe. No problem. I got that covered. Hello, Catherine and Lisa. The gates of hell have opened up in Texas. Yep. That's why we went to Texas in March. Marion, you're in Colorado Springs today. You never know where Marion's gonna be. It's 90 and humid in Delaware. Joanna, what are you doing over there, Joanna? Joanna, tell them to take that stuff back down south. It belongs down there in Texas and Florida, not in Delaware. It's nice here today. It's really nice here today. I like it. It's been a beautiful day. Carolyn's here. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? It feels like it. You feel like a loaf of bread in your mailbox. There you go. Oh, boy. Hi, Gina. How's Gina? And Judy. Gina and Judy are here. Tammy loves the heat. Okay. Well, you would have to love the heat to live there, right? I don't. I don't like the heat at all. I can't stand it. Hi, Grace. How's Grace today? Where you at, Grace? There's no telling where Grace is at. She's all over the place right now. I'm good with the cold. I am really good with the cold because you know what? If it's cold, we throw a log on the fire, grab a blanket, everything's cool. I love it. Okay. When you're hot, you're hot, right? Whew. How do you get cool when you're hot? You don't. You don't. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Um, the smoke's going to be by me tomorrow. By me? Why is it going to be my? It's been here already, Sue. It's already been here. It's been here and it's left. Tell it to stay gone. I don't need smoke here again. 94 in Virginia. Why are you guys so hot over there? It's nice here today. It's absolutely beautiful here today. I like it here. Sean, what are you doing, Sean? What are you up to? Right, Joe? Let's just stay in the cold. Stay in the cold. High 90s and hundreds for 2 weeks in Missouri. Well, Missouri is known for being kind of warm too. I don't know. Tammy doesn't like the cold. Well, you know, here's the thing. In Michigan, sure, it gets cold, but then it gets really nice. And we have, it's like death over here. Really, Christopher? That's what, New Jersey area? Why are you guys so hot over there? I don't know. It's beautiful here. It was a beautiful day today. I don't even know what the temperature was today here, but it was okay. Right now it's a lovely, my computer is telling me it's a lovely 77 degrees and partly sunny. Lovely. It's beautiful. Now, I will say it rained a little tiny bit earlier today. And I thought after it rained, it would be a beautiful time to go for a walk. And so I did. I went for a walk. And I got a little warm, but I was walking and I was walking in the sun. So, I mean, that's to be expected, right? When you get out doing a little bit of exercise and you're in the bright, blazing sun blazing down on you, you're going to get a little warm, but it wasn't bad. I mean, it was a nice, pleasant walk, and I knew when I'd gone far enough and I came home and it was nice. But yeah, it's been a beautiful day here today. So I'll stick with the 70s. I mean, it was warmer than that earlier, but it was in the 80s, but no 90s, no hundreds. I would be dying. Dying. I can't do that heat stuff. I can't take it. No. No, 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 no. Um, let's see. St. Louis is the pit of misery. 3 nice days a year. Oh my goodness. Grace said something and then she said not to. I can deal with the cold. I really can. Because it's not like bitter cold. It's not like, negative 20 and, all that kind of crap. It's never really that cold. And snow is pretty. I mean, come on. Snow is pretty. Hi, Bonnie. How's Bonnie? Hello, Pocket Roddy. How are you? Yeah. So snow is pretty. It's never that cold. And I still stick with the whole philosophy that when you're cold, you can get warmed up a whole lot easier than being hot and trying to cool off. My sister is like some of you people. She loves the heat, hates the cold. And I'm like, well, you're living in the wrong place then, girl. You better move. You've lived here your whole life. You better move then. She does like Costa Rica. She's been to Costa Rica several times, and she can have it. She can go back. I have no desire to go to Costa Rica to that tropical, hot, humid, nasty stuff. There's no, thank you. No, thank you. Mm-mm. I'll stay right here. I'm fine where I'm at. I really am. I like Michigan. I like it. So, um, let's see. What else you guys talking about? Let's see. You need a summer house in Michigan. Yeah, you'd like it. You would like it here. Hello, Lori. You would like it here. It's nice here. And it's beautiful. I mean, we're surrounded by water. Everywhere you go, there's water, river, lake, something. Um, we even have mountains in Michigan. I bet you guys don't, most of you probably don't know that. We have mountains in Michigan. But a little bit of everything here. It's very nice. Um, it doesn't very often get into the negative temperatures here, even. It just doesn't. It's rare when it does. And if it does not last very long. Well, we don't shovel our snow, Jeanette. We don't shovel it. Well, we shovel a little bit. Shovel the porch and the deck. The rest is all done with the tractor. And I don't have to do it. So there's that, right? Yeah. Utah is pretty. You love Costa Rica. See, I've never been, but hi, Kathleen. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Saban's here. You guys, Saban is here. By the way, Saban had some surgery and she had to recover from her surgery. You know, Saban's cover minders, right? We all know how gorgeous those are, right? They're beautiful cover minders. Most sparkly cover minders in the world. She's opened her shop back up, you guys. She's doing better. She's feeling better. Go to Saban's shop and see if there's something there she needs. I haven't even looked yet, Saban, honestly. I've been so busy doing other stuff. That's right, Shannon. You can only take so many clothes off. That is true. Hi, Vanessa. How are you? Where are you at, Grace? I don't know if I saw where you're at. You said the summer rains here are absolutely insane. Where are you at right now? I know that you are leaving to go some different places across the United States, but I don't know where you're at currently. Let's see. I hate the heat, right, Saban? Hate being hot. I can't stand it. Hi, Brandy. Brandy's here. Hi, Brenda. Brenda, you doing okay? Doing good? Um, let's see. Yeah, Saban, it's been a long road there, hasn't it, Saban? Getting better and getting back in the swing of things and stuff. But I think she's getting there, you guys. She's getting there. And I gotta go check out her shop. And you got some new stuff in there, Saban, or what do you got going on? Tell us. Tell us what you have. If there's somebody that could link her shop, that would be awesome. One of my moderators, if you could throw the link in there for Saban's shop, that would be awesome. She really does have fantastic stuff. And I have missed your stuff, Saban. I've missed it, right? I'm ready for some more sparkly in my life. Bright, blingy, sparkly. I'm ready for it. I got to go check out your shop and see what you might have in store. What you got in stock? Jennifer, been a member for 8 months. Thank you, Jennifer. Oh, thank you, thank you. Did somebody say something about Berta? Is Berta here? I always miss things. Yep, Berta's here. Hey, hey. Oh, you're in Nashville. Oh. So when I go to Tennessee, I love to go to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area. Too bad you can't get over there. That is gorgeous area over there, the mountains and stuff. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful. Kathleen's got a ton of crazy going on, right? Hate it when we have a ton of crazy. Yes, her shop is on Etsy. Saban Coverminders. Coverminder Saban. Coverminder Saban. Chicken cauliflower soup. Huh. Mmm. I could do without that. No cauliflower for me. Nope. Adding new stuff every day. Awesome. That's cool. That is cool. I'll have to go see what you got. See what you have. Like I said, I haven't gotten any sparkly Saban stuff in a while, so I'm having a little Saban withdrawal. You know what I mean? So I'm glad you got your shop back open and you're back in business and getting back on your feet and doing better. That is awesome. I know it was a rough road for a while. Rough road. So more surgeries than you planned on, right? Things just don't always go as we'd hoped. Sometimes things get a little wackadoodle, right? A wackadoodle. That's about the third time in the last 2 days I've said that word, wackadoodle. I don't know why. It just seems to be one of my favorites. Joanna, thank you so much, Joanna. Ice cream fund. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you, thank you. I'm ready for some ice cream. We got ice cream. When was it? Must have been Monday. Yeah, we went and got ice cream. Dale took the grandkids to, and Manette, you got it too. Thank you. You guys are good. You guys are on it. You're on it. I love Pigeon Forge. It's gorgeous. Gatlinburg's fun, but we really like to get up into the mountains. Whenever we're over there, we love to get into the mountains. That's our favorite to do. So, um, yeah. So Monday, the kids were here, and Dale took them up to the park in town. So it's like 5 to 6 minutes to drive up to town to the park. And I said, Dale, their mom's going to come get them in like a half an hour. He goes, that's fine. I'll just message her and tell her to meet us up there. She can pick them up at the park. And I was like, okay, she's your daughter, But she did. She went up there and she met him at the park and they played for just a little while longer. And then the next thing I know, he's calling me and he's like, we're talking about getting ice cream. Do you want ice cream? I'm like, really? Seriously? Are you kidding? You just asked me if I want ice cream? Of course I'd like ice cream. He said, okay, then I'll come home and get you and we'll meet you. And then we'll meet them over there. And I'm like, okay. So there is no ice cream shop in town here. No little ice cream shop. It's a very small town, right? So we had to go to another neighboring town to find a nice little ice cream shop. But so we all went and had ice cream. Compliments of Grandpa Dale. He bought ice cream for everybody. But I was having I needed some other food in my stomach. So I was like, I can't just have ice cream. So can we order an order of fries? And he was like, sure. So we got fries and ice cream, right? And that was my dinner. That was really dinner because we didn't eat anything else after that. Nope. I love cookie dough. Absolutely love cookie dough. I know, Saban, and we missed you at the retreat. Oh my goodness. It was so good to meet you there last year. It was awesome. Yeah, we have no little small ice cream shop. Somebody was starting to build one right down by that park, which would have been the perfect place, right? There's a little building down there, and they started. No, I needed the fries. I needed some like carb type stuff in my stomach, Christopher. I mean, I just had to have something else. But they started working on it, I don't know, last year maybe. And they even had a sign out front, coming soon, ice cream bakery or something like that. And they were in there fixing it up and doing stuff and working on it and working and working and working. And they never opened it. Never, ever opened it up. So it just sits there now. So I don't know what happened with that. I don't know. They probably ran out of money, But it would have been a great place for a little ice cream, shop. It's right there by the park. People go down to the park all the time. It would have been a perfect place. And then there isn't anything else like that in this little town here. So, a missed opportunity there, missed opportunity. Maybe if they needed another investor or something, maybe I could have helped them out a little bit. But I don't know. Fries and ice cream. Yes. Dairy, protein, vegetable. Yum. Yep. The fries just kind of gave the ice cream something to soak into, Dip the fries in the ice cream, right, Anita? Mm-hmm. Hey, Valerie, how are you? Best dinner ever. That's right. Mm-hmm. Love it. Um, Salty and sweet together. I love that. Love, love, love that. Yep. Um, Wendy's Frosties. I was never one to dip my fries in the Frosty. I never really got into that. But I'll tell you what you should put in your Frosty. I'll tell you what you should all put in a Wendy's Frosty. Chocolate wine. I'm just saying. Chocolate wine in a Frosty. Mmm. It's to die for. To die for. Mm-hmm. Molly, no, I don't do that, Molly. Hi, Jody. Don't laugh at her badness. Hi, Sue. How are you? She's eating ice cream right now. See, you're making me jealous right now. You're all having ice cream. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't eat ice cream all the time. I wouldn't even be a weekly, like once a week ice cream eater, but you know, in the summertime, I like to partake in some ice cream, occasionally, for sure. But yeah, so the grandkids, we all went and we got ice cream, and that took a while. And then it was late. I mean, it was late when we were done. Not late, late, but probably like 7:30ish or so. So we've been having this weird eating schedule. So we were always so routined with food, because we both worked and we were on schedules, and we would have lunch and dinner and breakfast all kind of at the same time. And now we don't. Because now, I don't know, Dale retired and things just kind of went out the window. So there are days when we either don't have breakfast, or today we didn't have breakfast until noon. So it was really lunch, but it was breakfast, right? Because we went up to Subway and we both got the breakfast sandwiches, or the breakfast flatbreads. And we haven't had anything since then, really. I mean, I've had a little snack or so, but we haven't had like dinner. And here it is, like it's after 7 o'clock. So why? Why? Because Dale is outside working. And that's usually why we're missing our meals, is because he is outside working on something. I knew it would happen. I've told you guys all along that after retirement, it was just a matter of time. As soon as summer got here, he would be outside doing stuff. And it has held true. He is out there all the time. He finds so many things to do. So, um, if it's not cleaning up the back of the property, building a greenhouse, planting a garden. Last week, he was painting all of the door trim all around the house, the garage, the shop. And then he started in on the chicken coop, and he started painting all the trim of the chicken coop. This all started with the deck. It all started with the deck. So the deck needed to be power washed and cleaned. So he started there, and then he power washed the front porch. Then he power washed the doors. And then everything got power washed, right? And then you know what happens when you power wash things. If there's paint on it, the paint comes off. So now it all needs to be painted, right? All needs to be painted. That sounds awesome, Sue. Ice cream social with cake and ice cream. That sounds awesome. Yeah. It's too hot to eat anything except ice cream, said Joanna. Yeah, it will probably stabilize back when winter comes back. You are right, Joe. You are absolutely right. But for now, it's just like we miss meals. And I'm not saying we can't afford to miss some meals, because we can, but it's just all off kilter. Hi, John. It's all off kilter. You know what I mean? Like I eat lunch or breakfast at noon. I should be eating something by 7 o'clock at night, right? So I've had what did I have? Oh, one of my favorite things. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite things came back. I've been hunting for it since like after the pandemic. It's from Nature's Bakery. Nature's Bakery makes them, and they're like these little brownie things. You find them like with the granola bars and stuff, and they have not had them. And I thought they discontinued them. I thought they weren't going to make them anymore. I kept looking and they were never there, no matter where I looked, no matter what stores. And then we were shopping last week and I was like, oh, Dale, look. Now, they're now being advertised as a new product. They're not new. They are not new, but they're being advertised as a new product now. But I had one of those today. I love them. So it's really weird. I think they're made out of like weird ingredients, like fig and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what's in them. I don't even know what prompted me to try them when I first tried them years ago. But they don't taste like fig. They don't taste, I mean, I don't know what's in them. Honestly, I don't. But they're good. They're good. And I was so happy that they were back. And they only had one box. One. Because Dale looked at me when I put one box in the cart and he's like, you're only going to get one box? Get more, while you can. I was like, honey, I would. Except it's the only box they have. Oh my gosh. So I hope when we go shopping tomorrow, are we going shopping tomorrow? I think so. That they'll have some again. They probably won't. I don't know. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed though. I really like them. But that's what I've had to eat today. And I just had a string cheese. Since the Subway egg flat bread thing, right? Yeah. You're putting vinyl siding on. Oh, Lord. That now is not the time. Yeah, Nature's Bakery has good stuff. So look for the brownie ones. They're really, really good. Really super good. Making homemade tacos. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and he's putting shelves up for your... Oh, well, lucky you, Joanna, that he's doing that. My Mr. Dipple would just be like, I'm not doing this. You got too much. You need to have some of it go away. Blah, 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 blah. Joe, we don't go to Subway a lot. What is a lot? I mean, what's a lot? Once a week, maybe, but I wouldn't even say that. I don't think that's true. Maybe once every 10 days. Is that too much? Is that too much? I love string cheese too. I will eat string cheese just, yum. But yeah, so he's moved from the painting of everything to, he painted the porch even. Yep, painted the porch, painted the deck. He did that while I was at the retreat. Refinished the kitchen table while I was at the retreat. What else? Finished all the painting, all the trim, everywhere. And then he started looking at the stairs that go to our basement from outside, the outside stairs, because we have a walkout basement. So he started looking at the stairs that go down into the basement and realized that the stairs are getting very, no, not a couple times a week, Joe. No, not at all. So that we really don't go that many places, Molly. Subway and Pizza Hut. We haven't had Pizza Hut we haven't had Pizza Hut since June 14th. I can tell you that one for sure. That was my birthday. June 14th, we went to Pizza Hut. You ordered 2 more today, Joanna. He does like to do all that kind of stuff. So he's torn the back stairs out, torn them out. Found out that they were rotting, which is what, he expected to find, is that they were rotting. He also found out a couple of other things. I've talked about it before. The builder of the house was a builder himself. He was a builder and built this house for himself. So there's a lot of interesting things that he did a little differently, I guess. The back stairs is a perfect example. So first thing he didn't do was he did not use the Walmanized wood that should have been used on it because it's outdoors. So it just rotted probably earlier than it should have. It should have lasted longer, but he didn't use the correct wood out there. He also did not make that stairway standard. So I've learned a lot, okay? I'm not helping. Don't get me wrong. I'm not helping, but I am learning. So a standard stairway the rise of the steps should be, to be standard, 7 inches. So, the height of each stair, 7 inches. Not ours. Not ours. Hello, Satya. How are you? um, Ours are 5. 5. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Sally is getting better. She still has, it's still hopping a little bit, still limping a little bit, but it's better. So, right, what would he do? I know. Well, in the wintertime, I was really worried about it in the winter, Carolyn, because he was not doing much in the winter. And I thought, oh, this is gonna be rough. But summer has come and he can do all these summertime projects. So the steps are not standard. The risers that you like put the steps on are rotted out. He can't go buy them because you can normally just go buy the riser thing. I think it's called a riser that the steps go on. But since ours are not a custom size, you can't just go buy them at the home improvement store. You can't just go buy them. So he has to make them. So he's using the old rotted ones as a template to make new ones and cut them out himself and figure this whole thing out. So since it's a basement that we call a walkout, it's got a wall. It's right up next to the driveway. So there's a wall built there to keep the driveway, where the driveway should be. And then on the other side, it butts up to the flower bed out back. So yeah, he tore it all out, got it all torn out. And then yesterday, he got the flower bed side rebuilt. So he's got to build a wall with these, timber type things. They're not landscape timbers. It's actually just like they're 4x4s or 4x6s or something. I don't know. So he built that wall back up yesterday. And then we've had rain. And so underneath all these stairs is massive amounts of dirt. And so with all of this rain, the dirt has just been running down into like the bottom of the stairs, where there's a landing, which goes into the basement. So it's been getting piled up with dirt. We actually had so much rain one night and the dirt came down and plugged the drain and it started coming into the basement. The water did. Anyhow, he's working on it. He's working on it, working on it, working on it. You were a chef for 15 years. I did not know that, Joanna. Where were you a chef at? What did you do? I did not know that. Yeah, I don't know how to fix a chicken's foot either. Rest. They just need to rest. So, I haven't been out there in a while today. I was out there earlier and he had this rotted out riser thing, that the steps go on. And he was out there with another piece of wood trying to what do? Trace it, make a new template, and he's got to cut a new one out of a piece of wood. So I've just left him alone and let him do his thing. So yeah, I haven't been out there today. Since we got back we had to go to the hardware because, the joke always is you went and you got supplies and think you got everything you needed. And I look at him and I'm like, I'm just going to bet that you have to go back and get more stuff. And he goes, hush, hush. I'm like, honey, we've been through enough building type things together. I know that when you think you have everything you need, you really don't. There's always going to be something else. Maybe it's one screw that you'll need, but there's always going to be something else. So sure enough, he's like, yep, I need to go to the hardware. And it was screws. Yesterday, he needed a few more boards for that wall I told you he was building. And then he's contemplated taking out the other wall that's by the driveway side, because he thinks that's going to rot out too. And I'm like, oh Lord, that's a whole new big project right there. I'm like, are you ready for that? He's like, I don't know. I don't know. Anyhow, we'll see. I think he's just going to do what he's got torn out right now. So, last section of your Alangiana. Awesome, right? My Alangiana is downstairs. I've worked on it a little bit, but my goal is to get this thing finished. I've got these two sections, and I've got a skinny little strip about this big, this little strip over here on the edge I have to do. I don't know what CIA is. Culinary Institute, is that what that is in New York? You make Joanna. Seriously. Chocolate. I could live on chocolate for the rest of my life. Chocolate. Just chocolate. Love chocolate. I'm not a dark chocolate person, though. I like milk chocolate. And I know white chocolate. I mean, I know that's technically not really like chocolate, but oh my goodness. Oh, you're singing my song? Yeah, no awning for the stairs. So we're probably not going to do that. Oh my goodness, chocolate. Oh, Joanna, 600 wedding cakes. Lord have mercy. That's a lot of cake. That's a lot of cake. I couldn't make a wedding cake to save my life. I can make brownies. I can make, I was going to be listen to this, Joanna. I was going to be a cheesecake connoisseur at one point. Like I started what do they call those things? Not a vlog. What do they call those things when you have oh goodness, like a food channel thing, but it's not a channel. What am I trying to say? My brain's not coming up with it. But I was going to do all cheesecakes because I love cheesecake and I can make a mean cheesecake. I did not care for that Alangiana. Right, Bonnie, I didn't care for that. Put your last drill. Hang on, it jumped on me. On your Alangiana today, Gina. Woo, 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 Gina. Nice. Go eat some food, Lynn. Go eat some food. Get some chocolate too. Oh goodness. Yeah, I could not decorate a cake. I love white chocolate though. I can make a pretty mean cheesecake. So I was gonna be a vlog. Is that what they are? That's not what they're called, is it? What are they called when you do where they get ads and you gotta, and I signed up for one anyhow. There's one out there somewhere about my cheesecake connoisseur or whatever, but I never really got very far with it. Hi, Margaret. Chocolate keeps the devil away. Yeah. Clotted cream chocolate. Cammy, no smoke today. Shh. We're trying to keep it away. We don't want it to come back. It was here. John married you for your cheesecake. Well, a good cheesecake can do wonders, right? Good cheesecake. I didn't mind that it was a horse with like monarch butterfly wings, but the horse itself was misshapen. It was kind of weird. I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but there was one other picture by him, which was in the same kind of genre as that one. Very fantasy, And I was surprised when I saw that one that it was his work too, but I asked him about it, and I don't know if I told you guys. He did respond, and he told me that, there were years ago, when he was in this phase of doing fantasy things, and he would do artwork for different illustration type things. And so he had a whole fantasy phase in his life where he did stuff like that. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan, honestly. I was not. And I have not bought anything. As hard as it is. See, I know who would know what I'm talking about. Jenny, a food blogger. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is, Molly, is a food blog. Jenny has one. She doesn't really do much with it anymore, but she said it got to be too much work. It was just a lot of work because you got to do recipes and you got to take pictures and you got to do all this stuff to put it on your food blog, right? I mean, blogging seems like it's a lot of work. What your boys always want is cheesecake. Love it. Love it. Love cheesecake. What's your favorite kind of cheesecake? At Christmas time, I always have to make, because it's always requested that I make a chocolate chip cheesecake. And they're yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, cheesecakes, there are different kinds of cheesecake, right? There's the cheesecake, which is very light and fluffy and much creamier type of cheesecake, right? And we think of that when you think of like a strawberry or cherry cheesecake, and it's got the gooey stuff all over the top of it, but it's a very creamy, not runny, but you know what I mean. And then there's cheesecake, which is dense, like a dense cheesecake, much more to sink your teeth into, What kind of cheesecake do you make, Joanna? I think the denser ones are like what I would consider like true, real cheesecake. Like those puppies will have 3-4 different bricks of cream cheese in them, where the like lighter, fluffier ones are a little bit of cream cheese and probably a whole bunch of like, I don't know, Cool Whip or something. I've never made that kind, honestly. So I don't really know what goes into those, but yeah. Yeah, and that's how those people make their money, is on those blogs, is all of those ads that get popped in there, right? That's how they make their money. So all those ads, just like us people here on YouTube. I know you guys probably get annoyed watching our ads too, but it is how we make our money, right? Cami ordered another chuck. All the chucks are gorgeous. I want to do all of them, as we all know. A flogger. No, Sean. That's a whole different thing, Sean, a flogger. Sean, what you been reading, girl? What you been reading today? Oh, goodness. Oh, a good chocolate cheesecake with a good cheesecake with a chocolate swirl. Apple cheesecake, yum. You guys are making me so hungry. Jem makes the dense ones. Yes, see, that is what I consider like the real cheesecake, right? The bake or no bake. There you go, Shannon. Bake or no bake. So like the fluffy light ones are like a no bake cheesecake. I bake cheesecake. That's what I make. The baked cheesecake, right? Yep. What is that, Elizabeth? What is Doxel Herschel? What is that? I don't know what that is. Lady Godiva chocolate cheesecake. I've never been to Cheesecake Factory, believe it or not. I have never been there, Andy, to Cheesecake Factory. Nope. Oh, well, see, there you go. Dachshund Beagle mix. Okay. Where's that from? You can get YouTube Premium and not see the ads. You're just paying for it. Herschel is his name. The dog? Is it your dog? My Doxy is a Dachshund. His name's Herschel. Is it a real dog? Are you getting a dog? Yeah, I've never been to the Cheesecake Factory. But I was going to make all these cheesecakes, and I was going to be one of them food blogger people all about cheesecake, and it just fizzled out. That was a long time ago, though. Long time ago. But it looked like fun. I mean, what could be more fun than making food, eating food, sampling food, having your friends sample your food and, reviewing and all that stuff. Sounded like a great idea. I'm glad I didn't do it though. I don't know. Uh, I think I would have gotten tired of it real quick. I mean, I did get tired of it real quick because I quit. I didn't do it. I set up the domain or whatever you call it and had a name and I had an email and that's as far as it really got. That was it. But I still love to make cheesecake. I'll say that. Um, what else was I going to tell you? I was going to make some muffins and I was going to make them with the kids the other day, except Dale took off and took them all to the park because we have these wild black raspberries that grow everywhere, right? They grow all over the place. And oh, it is a dog. You're getting a real dog? Oh my gosh, that's cool. You make it with ricotta, vanilla bean, white raisins, panna cotta, shortbread crust. Huh. I've never had panna cotta. I know. I never had it. Hi, little bright, little moody. Right? Aren't they making us hungry? I know. Yeah. So you're getting a dog. Oh. Oh, your dog died in January. Oh, I'm sorry. So you're getting another dog now. Oh. Molly's having a bagel. Make me a bagel, Molly. I could eat a bagel. Yeah. So I was gonna make these muffins with the black raspberries because well, his daughter's been coming to pick up the kids and she goes out and she starts picking out the black raspberries. Well, and she's taking them home. Like she's picking all of our black raspberries and she's taking them home to eat herself, right? Well, the first time she did it, Dale was like, "Well, no, we get some." She had like 3 containers. Like if you go get lunch meat and they come in those plastic containers with the little lids, we save those. And she filled up 3 of them. She was here forever, forever, picking those raspberries. So we made her leave some. Made her leave some. Where is Angie? Angie the Craftnado? Is that who you're talking about, Tammy? If you're talking about her, she's on a little vacation today. She's on a little vacation. She's having a good time. So she had to leave some. That was just, you have to leave some. You can't take all of them, right? I mean, not that she came back another day and there was more that were ripe, of course, but you're picking them, we get some, right? And I was going to make these muffins. I found a recipe for them and everything. And I was going to make muffins with them. And then he took off with the kids and they went to the park. And then we didn't do it. And then the kids didn't come back for a few days. And you know what happened to those berries sitting in the refrigerator? They just kind of got all dried up. And now they're just not any good. They're just not good now. So, and I think that the black raspberry season out there is just about come to an end. There aren't many more out there that are nice and ripe and plump and juicy. We're kind of at the end of the black raspberry season. So that never happened. I have these little dried up berries in the refrigerator now. What am I going to do with those? I have to throw them out because they're just not any good when they're all dried up, right? Anyhow, we never made the muffins. I really was wanting to make muffins, and I thought the kids would like to make muffins, but nope. Mr. Dipple had other ideas. So he has been finding things to do with those kids, though, when they're here. I tell you what, they're always doing something. A lot of times they're just running around, of course, getting into all kinds of stuff. But, he gets them out there doing stuff. Like, stealing the raspberries, right? Stealing the raspberries. I know. Oh, you have had him since December of 2013 and he'll be 10. I love dachshunds too. Yeah. Let's see. Bye, Elizabeth. Yep, the season's over. I think it's over. Ugh. Uh, I could, but I don't know. The other thing about the black raspberries, is they are fairly seedy. You know, you get quite a few seeds with those. But if you put them in muffins, which you're going to bake, and they're going to get all kind of mushed up in there. I think the seeds kind of aren't as prominent, if that makes sense, right? Would that make sense, Joanna? Help me out. Help me out. I don't like seedy jams. I really don't. I prefer like a jelly. So I don't like a bunch of seeds in my jams and stuff. But anyhow, that's me. I do have one blueberry bush out back that is producing blueberries. I got a handful the other day. I shared with Dale. I was like, honey, look what I got. I walked up to him. I was all secretive. I was like, honey, look what I got. Look what I got. And he goes, oh my gosh, what do you have in there? What do you have? And I'm like, are you ready? Are you ready to see? Hi, Marianne. I opened up my hand and I had blueberries. And he was like, oh, yeah, you got some blueberries, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I didn't feel like doing all that straining and stuff. Straining. Yeah. But yeah, we got blueberries one day. And then one of the days when the kids were here, they went out there and there was a few of the blueberries that were ripe, but not very many. And so he told the kids, he was like, only pick the really dark purple ones, the dark ones. And so they were like, okay, okay. And so they started picking a few. And the next thing you know, the little girl is picking a green one and trying to eat it. And she's like, ooh. And he said, I told you not to pick the green ones, just the dark, dark purpley blue ones. And she was like, oh, because this doesn't taste good. And he's like, no, it's not ready. You don't pick that one. Oh, goodness. But uh, I got to get back out there because I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more that are ripe because that's been a few days now. The blueberries are so, so good. They're so, so delicious. We only have one of our bushes. We have 3 bushes, and only one of them actually has produced good berries. The other ones didn't produce any berries because early this spring they got chewed down. So they got eaten down by, of course, a deer or something that got in there. And so they didn't really have the opportunity to develop berries like they normally do. Anyhow, wasting cherries from the store, right? I have fresh cherries right now. Fresh cherries off the tree. Angie and I went up north, and Dale went too. He drove. And we went up north and we went up to cherry country in Michigan. If you didn't know it, we have amazing cherries in Michigan. We have tons and tons of cherries in Michigan. And the 4th of July is something called the Cherry Festival, and it's up in Traverse City, Michigan. Big festival, lots of fun stuff going on. Somebody's messaging me. My phone's going bonk, 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 bonk. I'm like, okay, somebody's messaging me. But it's a big festival up there, parades and all kinds of stuff, cherry eating contests, just all kinds of fun stuff happens up there. But there are roadside stands everywhere selling cherries. And those are the best cherries in the world when you get them like that. They're freshly picked off the trees. It was $6 for a quart of sweet cherries. So, so good. I have just been munching on them and munching on them and munching on them. Now, I'll tell you a little story. It's a funny story. And you can't eat a ton of cherries. I'll prove it to you. Okay. You have to ration how many cherries you can eat at one sitting because because they'll go right through you. Okay. So here's a funny story. Had a big bowl of cherries. They last. Yeah, they got to make them last a while. You've got to like ration them. They've got to be rationed. So here's the story. This is a funny story. When my right, Sherry, when my daughter was young, um, my parents watched her for me until she went to school, really, and they had cherry trees on their property. And my mom was having such a good time teaching Shannon, who's like young, she's like in a diaper still, right? Teaching her how to eat the cherry and spit the pit. So she kept laughing and laughing at Shannon because, she'd be like, okay, chew it up and then spit out the pit. And Shannon would go, "Mm, mm, mm," and she'd try to spit and no pit would come out. She'd swallowed the pit. And they just kept picking these cherries and picking the cherries and eating the cherries and picking the cherries. Like, I don't even know how many. I don't have a clue how many they ate. Okay. So then they had to go up to the store to go to work. And so Shannon goes up to the store, and my mom would do her office work. So the office was up kind of in a separate area from the main part of the store. But Shannon had free run of the place. She'd run in and out and up and down the little ramp from the back to the front to the store, wherever she wanted to go. And one of them realized at some point something wasn't right. Something was not right. And realized that Shannon was literally pits coming out everywhere with, you said it, Sherry. You said it right back there. That's what was happening all over the place as she's running from the register up to the office and back and just leaving a trail of and pits. And I just, I laughed. Of course, I laughed. I wasn't there. I was at work. And I'm like, well, you guys were in charge. You were the ones who let her do it, right? And it's a story that we've just told for years and years and years. Shannon could not spit the pits, but they all came right out. They all came right out, right? Just all over that store. I'm like, I'm glad I wasn't there. I'm glad I wasn't there. But lesson learned. Don't eat too many cherries at one sitting. Don't do it. They come right through you. Don't do it. Just saying. So ration your cherries, people. Ration your cherries. I know it's tempting. They're so good, but gotta ration them. I mean, I'll literally eat like a handful at a time. I'll go grab a handful. I mean, a dozen, maybe a dozen. Yeah. She was something else. Pineapple does that? That's funny. There you go, Sherry. If you need a good cleaning out, just grab a bunch of cherries. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, yeah. Corn is interesting, right? Corn doesn't ever really change, does it? Why do we eat corn? What does it do? I don't know. Does it ever really digest at all and change its? No, I don't think it does. But that is one of the vegetables I like is corn. I don't like very many vegetables, so I'll take it any way it comes. In and out, corn. Oh gosh, but yeah. Oh, what should I talk about? I mean, is there stuff that you guys need to know? Stuff you need to know, maybe. Christmas in July. We're halfway through. Halfway through. Today is the 15th, right? So we're halfway through. And I'm going to be done with this. I am going to be done with this before the end of the month. I'm going to have time to do something different, I was telling, I don't know, Sue, I talked to Sue and Brandy today. I was telling one of them that I've been trying to put a few drills at least on some paintings that I get from other places, like Yuli Zhang. I actually spent about 2 hours one night working on that little tiger cub painting. It doesn't look like I put 2 hours worth of work into it, but I did because I wanted to see how it's going to turn out, right? I can work on a Diamond Art Club, a Dreamer's Designs. I mean, we know how those are going to turn out. I've worked on them. I know how they are, how they turn out. I know how Craftably turns out. Um, but some of these new companies that I've never done any of their paintings before, I want to have a little experience with them. I can talk about how they turn out. Looking at the paintings fresh out of the box is one thing. Putting drills on it and seeing how it's going to turn out is a whole different thing. So anyhow, I did work for 2 hours one night on that painting. I'd like to put some drills on, like, who else am I thinking of? An Oraloa, um, Diamond Painting Shop. Who's the other one? Captured by Radiance. I have a couple of theirs. I would like to actually be able to at least do some testing of some of these other companies. So that's what I'm trying to do. If I have a few spare moments here or there. Why do we look at it? Sherry, I don't know. I don't know, but we all do. And anybody who says they don't, I think is lying, right? I think it's not true if they say they don't look, right? Anyhow. It's good to look at it, Molly says. See? Uh-huh. That's fine, Sue. If I have Whip City, that's fine. But I mean, it wouldn't be a ton of stuff. It would be one from this company, one from that company, one from that company. And that would be fine. And not even at that point, I wouldn't be too concerned even about like finishing all of those. I just want to be able to speak to how they were, how they turned out, how the drills were, how it looks, get a nice little section of it done. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be very helpful. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of that. Like I said, I got a little bit of the Yuli Zhang one done, that cute little tiger cub, and it's actually very, very nice. I know Sue finished a small one of his. It's very, very nice, but I would like to try an Orloa and see how it goes and stuff like that. So I'll see if I can do that. I'm not trying to get a whole bunch of stuff laying around that's, not finished or partially done, but, you know, I think it's beneficial. Anyhow. So I'm going to try to work on something else, or maybe the little tiger cub some more after I finish this one up. I'm not feeling rushed to finish this in July because I know I'm going to be able to finish it. I don't have that much left to go. So I feel a little freedom to explore and try some other things. Yeah, be a little adventuresome. So, but if you're doing Christmas in July, it's my week for giveaway. I turned off the comments today, and yes, it is in September. Thank you. I turned off the comments today on week 2, and I started week 3. So I'll be doing a giveaway for week 2. You'll probably hear about that real soon. I don't even know what I'm giving away. What am I giving away? I don't have a clue. I don't know. I should ask Maritza. Maritza, what are you giving away for Christmas in July? We haven't even talked about it. We usually try to do something similar, so that you're like, oh, I won on Maritza's week and her prize was awesome, and Mindy's week, that sucked. We don't want that to happen, or vice versa. We want to try to be sort of similar. So I'm going to reach out to her maybe tonight even. Hey, what are you giving away for a prize? What do you think we should do? Whatnot. So, but there will be a prize coming for week 2. I can't tell you when exactly, because like I just told you, I don't even know what it is right now. I got to figure that out first. But those comments are turned off. and I'll be picking a winner from the Facebook group soonish, that kind of thing. So keep posting your pictures, you guys. There were 60 some comments when I turned off the comments today. I did it this morning when I woke up. There were 60 some comments for week 2. So I know people are out there, joining in and we're fa la line. La 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 in July, la la la. So keep working on them. They're looking good. Mine's looking good. Look, I'm making a hat. Can you tell what I'm making? It's a hat. You did a dot to dot. Dot to dots are fun. I love doing dot to dot. I have a big book over here of large dot to dots. They're fun. Diamond dot squares are nice, right? Yep. See, Molly, I have not had any blurry symbols. Not at all. No blurry symbols from Dreamer Designs. I don't get it. I don't know. I've never had any. And I've worked on a few now. Haven't encountered the blurriness. So, but what else? Brandy and I were just talking today. She's been ordering some things. She's getting ready for smashing the specials. Whew. I just have to pick some stuff. I don't know what to work on. I have so many things. I always try to do some off-canvas stuff. And then I try to do some small canvases and whatnot. I try to do a variety. I just got to pick some stuff. And I know I won't get as many done as I always hope to. I always think, oh, they're small. There's not that much to do. And then it takes forever. I take my hat off to like Christopher, who does these unboxings of these special drill paintings, and then he has them finished. I'm like, okay, Christopher, really? What are you doing? Apparently just diamond painting, right? Oh, goodness. But yeah, I have not done a diamond dot square. I do like diamond dots a lot. I've done several diamond dots. I like them quite a bit. You've done a ton of Dreamer Designs and had any blurry symbols. See, I have not either. I don't know. The canvases used to fray. The older ones did, but I don't really care about the fraying on the edges because I'm going to cut them off. As long as I can get them in a frame without them fraying. You know what I mean? New ones are good, right, Vanessa? I haven't had any problem with new ones. None at all. So, I'm going to need more of these. I mean, they're in the container, but I'm just cruising along, making a hat. Okay, where did that go? I thought I had a drill. Apparently, I lost it before I ever got over there. I don't know. But that Smashing the Specials, that's in August. I'm trying to think. What should I do? There's a couple things I already have pulled out I know I want to do. I should really think about it. One set of keychains, one hanging thing. I don't know. I got to get ready. Couple stitches on a cross stitch. No, thank you. I'm never going to do that. I'm not going back to cross stitch. Not ever. No. I don't know. Yeah, send me a picture, Molly. I'd be interested to see what you got that's so blurry. I'd be interested. You had popping drills with the Dreamer Design? I've never had that. Never had that. I'll get gapping before I get popping. I've never had anything gap from them. Huh. Interesting. You ordered some special drill stuff? Woo woo. Yay. 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 Right? Gapping and squishy. Oh boy. Yeah, Diamond Dots has been making square drill for a while now, Molly. I don't know how long, but they've had them for a while. I I have a Michael's painting to show you guys whenever I get to it. I've got so many videos to make. I got so many things recorded already and more to record. And I'm in that, it's either feast or famine, right? So I'm in feast time where I've just got too much to do. I've got too many things. But Michael's is making their own. I don't know. I'm going to wait. I'm going to reserve judgment until I open it up. But my guess is, here's my guess, and it's just a guess because I haven't opened it, that there's a big company making those for Michael's, right? And the company I could think of who would be making them for Michael's would be Diamond Dots. And they have sold Diamond Dots in the past. So I'm just kind of got a sneaking suspicion that these paintings at Michael's are produced by Diamond Dots for Michael's. And they, when I first saw them, they had like 6. And I didn't like any of them. They were kind of icky, little, small. I didn't like the pictures. I was in Michael's the other day, and I was like, holy cow. Like, their whole section where they used to have their diamond paintings, which they would have, they had some Diamond Dots. They had a few Diamond Art Clubs, whatever they had back there. It was all this house brand. And I was like, wow. And there's a ton of them. So I picked out one. I'll show you guys, but I didn't go crazy or nothing. I only got it to look at it and see what it's like and to show you guys. I certainly don't need it, right? Certainly don't need it. But I ordered from QUI. No. What is QUI? I have no idea. Diamond Dots off-brand feel, like leisure art. Yeah, see? I'm thinking that's probably what it is, but I haven't even opened it yet. And the drills are shiny. The shiny drills, like Diamond Dots drills are. Be interesting. I don't know. I don't know if they're DMC coded. I don't know anything about them right now. I just bought one. So I was there with my girlfriend, my best friend, and she was wanting to buy something. I was going to Michael's to return something, and we were at lunch together. And she said, "Oh, I'll go with you." She said one of her daughters likes to diamond paint, and I was like, "Oh Lord, you're gonna buy diamond paintings? Come to my house, please. Come to my house." And she said, "I will." Okay, sure. I said, "I got so much stuff. I'll just give you stuff." And she said, "I will, but I'm just gonna get her one small one right now." I'm like, "Okay, fine." So she picked out a small one from Michael's, and I picked out one. I will give her diamond paintings for her daughter. I had her daughter, of course, as a student, So I will give her some diamond paintings. But I just got, like I said, it's feast time. I have so much stuff. And all of these Chuck Pinson paintings that Diamond Art Club keeps coming out with, I can't keep up. So it makes me sad that I didn't get any snowmen or winter Christmassy stuff this last week. I know I've talked to Sue and Brandy about it both, but I'm like, Mindy, yeah, that snowman painting was adorable. And it's Gina Jane. I love Gina Jane. I found Gina Jane before Diamond Art Club did. Yes, I did. Yes, Sherry, it is that same brand that they had at Christmas time. I don't know. I don't know if they have them or not, Jess. I haven't even opened it. I don't know. Do they? Diamond paintings at Walmart. I know. Our Walmart has never had them. Joe keeps talking about them because he works at Walmart. And I have never, ever had them at our Walmart. Never seen them there. Sue, I will try not to repeat any videos again. I did put out the same video twice. Yes. Sue was like, "You have this thing already. You have this one item already." And I'm like, "No, I don't. You have 2. You must have 2. You've already shown it." And I'm like, "Sue, I don't have 2. I know I don't. I even went downstairs and looked." And she goes, "But I've seen it. You've shown it." And then I said, "Well, what video was it that I showed it in?" And she went back and she was like, I found it. I'm like, okay. She goes, it's the video you put out 4 days ago. And I was like, what? Yeah, you already put that video out 4 days ago. And I was like, oh, crap. That was right around retreat time. Before retreat, during retreat, after retreat, I don't know. I cannot be held accountable for my actions. Once I put it out there and then I realized, oh, you already put that out there once. I was like, what do I do now? I just left it. I just left it. You know what? People watched it again. And some people were like, yep, deja vu. Or some people, I don't even know if they realized it was the same video. I don't know. I just left them both up. What am I going to do? Right? Didn't hurt anything, right? Didn't hurt anything. I didn't know. Like I said, that was a crazy time. Before the retreat, during the retreat, after the retreat was all just like, there's a lot going on. So I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I cannot be held responsible for my actions during that time. Can't. Oh, goodness. Oh, well, it was good stuff anyhow. But I don't have two of those. I did not have two of those butterflies. Promise. I didn't. I knew I didn't. I was like, no, I don't have two of those. Oh, you finished one of the Michaels ones? Cool. Did it turn out? You said you liked it. Yep, never saw him. Is Sherry watched it again? See? Think I may be I may do letting go since I'm kind of ahead of July. What? I may do letting go. What's letting go? I don't know. Right? I am human. Shannon, I really am, right? Makers. It was in the kitchen until this afternoon. I was cleaning up and I put it in the bedroom with all my other stuff to film. Makers, it's not Maker's Mark, that's whiskey. Make. It has the word make in it. I know it has make. Oh, okay. Make. Something with make. Yep. Maker's Mark is whiskey. I don't drink whiskey, but I know it's whiskey. So I guess as soon as I'm done with this live, I'm gonna have to go find Mr. Dipple and be like, okay, I made dinner last night. I made pigs in a blanket last night. You know, we've had this discussion before with my friend Brandy here, what pigs in a blanket truly are. But in my house, pigs in a blanket are a crescent roll wrapped around a hot dog with cheese in it. That's what a pig in a blanket is. And that's what we had for dinner last night. So I made dinner last night, but then I feel like, gosh, I should make dinner because he's outside working on the stairs. Make market. Thank you, Sherry. I knew it was make something. Make something. Letting Go by Puffy Gator. Ah, letting go. I don't know what that is. I'm terrible with the names. I'm absolutely, I'm terrible with the names of paintings. I don't remember them. I'm really bad. You tell me what it looks like, I'll be like, oh yeah, that. Okay, yeah. But tell me a name and I'll be like, I don't know what that is. Yeah, too many paintings in my life to remember the names. But yeah, I'm going to feel guilty if I don't make dinner, right? I don't want to make dinner. I made dinner last night. I don't want to make dinner again. We should have been smart before we left today to go get screws. Where else did we go? We went somewhere else. Tractor Supply and the hardware and Subway. That's where we went. In reverse order, actually. We went to Subway, the hardware, and then Tractor Supply. Oh, I got a funny story about Tractor Supply. I'll tell you in a second. But we should have put these ribs in the crock pot because then dinner would just have been done. We got these ribs we got to do something with. Should have put them in the crock pot. Didn't do it. There's a pork chop out there. I'll probably make the pork chops. That's probably what I'll do. I can put them in some shake and bake and put them in a pan and call it good. And then I got some little cup of noodle things. They're easy. Oh my gosh, they're so easy. You just put water in them and you put them in your microwave. And look at all those threes I just missed right there. Of course, I just had the threes out and I missed all of those. You know how that goes. So I'll make some noodles, some pork chops, and I don't know, cottage cheese. Dale's in this cottage cheese, peaches, applesauce with like every meal we make. He'll get them all out. He gets them all out of the refrigerator. The cottage cheese, the applesauce, and the jar of peaches. And that's what he's having like with every meal we have, like for the sides. It's very interesting. Oh, good, Vanessa. Those are your pigs in a blanket and Tammy's pigs in a blanket. Yes. Grilled? No, Paula. No grilled cheese with pickles. No. Nope. Your husband never cooks? Oh my gosh. I am so happy that Dale cooks. I mean, seriously. So happy. That is a pig in a blanket. Yes, it is. Yes. Sue, go get ice cream then. Go get your ice cream. Right? So he wants cottage cheese. And I like cottage cheese with applesauce on it. That's good. It is good. I'm not so much into the peaches. I don't know why. I mean, I like peaches, but I just don't want, I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me, I guess. But, so I got dinner figured out. So I guess I've resigned myself to the fact that I'm making dinner after my live. And, I'll call him in all nice and sweet. Honey, I made dinner. And it'll be late again. See, it will be late again. Because, I mean, what time is it now? 8:30. So dinner's not going to be until, whatever. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly, I know. Tacos. I have no taco meat. Nothing to make tacos with. How's that? Toasted cheese with tomato? What? What? You mean like a grilled cheese with tomato on it? Okay. Your son would cook? I'm sorry. You lost your chef. Let me tell you this quick story at Tractor Supply. He was just going in to pay a bill. That's all he was doing. So I stayed in the car. And I parked beside a truck, like a big, like Ford truck, big truck, And there was these two little birds that were sitting in front of the truck, just on the pavement there, And I looked at Dale and I said, look at these birds. What are they doing? These two birds look like they're kissing. They just kept face to face, beak to beak. I'm like, they look like they're kissing. What are they doing? Dale's like, I don't know. And he went into Tractor Supply. So I continued to sit there and watch the birds. And they literally looked like they were just beak to beak, like they were kissing. So I finally watched long enough. One of the little birds climbed his butt up into the grill of this truck. And he's in the truck. And I'm like, oh, little bird, don't go in that truck. You'll get munched up if you get like in the engine of that truck and stuff. Don't go in there. But all he did, I realized, was he went up into the grill and got out a bug. All the dead bugs that get smushed in your grill from driving around, right? That's what he did. He got a bug out of the grill and took it right back down to his little friend sitting on the ground waiting for him and shared his bug. I was like, ah, isn't that the cutest thing? That's so cute. This little bird is sharing bugs with his little friend down there, right? They love each other, don't they? He's taking care of his little girl. And it was the cutest thing. I watched him do it a couple times. He'd just get up there and he'd get right in that grill. And I mean, he's got to fly up there, right? To get up on the grill and then try to find a place where he can land up there and pick the bug out. and then comes down and just shares it with his little girl. I was like, aw, that's cute. He did bring her food. So cute. He could cook his own dinner, Molly, but I'm feeling kind of bad because he's been out working on the stairs for hours. And, I'm certain he's tired and dirty and sweaty. And, you know, I feel kind of like I should make dinner. I haven't done anything. I've done nothing today. I've diamond painted. I've talked on the phone. Well, I cleaned up a little. I not even cleaned up. That's not even what I did. I put a few things away is what I've done today. That's about all I can say I've actually done since we got home is put a few things away, fed the dogs, let the dogs out, uh, put a few things away. I haven't done much. Went for a walk. I went for a walk while he was out there working in the basement hole, Yeah, I should make dinner. I haven't done anything else, so I should do that. I will do that. Yep, I will. Anyhow, my other bird story of the day is, we got two distinct groups of birds. We have the older ducks and the younger ducks, and they don't like each other anymore. The older male, he's got himself 4 girls in his little group, and he doesn't let the younger ones come near. He doesn't. He's the one that chases them around. He's been a jerk. No. Well, guess what? The old guy has got himself a little limp. He's not feeling up to par. And so, guess what? The young ones have realized the old man is kind of not feeling, up to snuff. So the young guns, I call them the young guns, have decided, oh, he's easy to take on now. We can go visit with his group of girls. Uh-huh. That's what was going on today. I looked over there and I was like, oh, Lord, there's 4 boys and they're coming for the other 4 girls now. It was, oh my gosh, it was mass chaos out there. And I'm like, oh, Lord. And the old guy, he's trying, man. He is trying to fight off these young boys, young hormonal boys. And he was failing miserably. I was like, this is bizarre. This is just bizarre. I'm just going to, what am I going to do? Go out there and break it all up? Nope. I'm just going to turn my head and walk away. They'll figure it out. They will all figure it out. But the ducks are they've kind of become my job, my territory, because I can get them to go in. It was totally a duck soap opera. It was bizarre out there. It was bizarre. And it was like one poor girl, it was like one right after the other. One right after the other. She had no choice. And I was like, I felt so bad. I was like, I wanted to go protect her, but she's way on the other side of the pond. What am I going to do? Run over there and, hey, there's definitely pecking order between them all and stuff. And it's crazy. It's crazy to watch. And then the farmer with the cows, the cow guy, he's over there in the pasture and he's working on the fencing over there. So he's got his quad over there. Sorry. He's got his quad over there. And there's a mother deer with 2 fawns. And they were coming through the field over there. And then they saw him. They freak out. These poor deer freak out. And all of a sudden, I see one of the fawns comes on this side of the driveway over there, comes through our yard to get out back. And I'm like, oh no, where's the rest of the family? Where's his mom? He's gotten separated. And then I look over and the mom and the other fawn are over on the other side of the driveway, on the other side of the farmer. So they basically split. One little fawn goes one way, mom and the other fawn go the other way. And I was like, oh no. I hope that they all met back up again, and mom got all of her kids back together. I was like, Oh no, chaos. It's been chaos out there today in the animal kingdom. I'm telling you. All right. So I'm going to go make dinner. Thanks for hanging out for a while. Make sure you post your pictures for Christmas in July. Get some specials for smashing the specials in August. And yeah, he lost his place when he got put in timeout. Nope, it wasn't then, Sean. That timeout didn't do any good. He didn't care. He did not care. Boomer and Gen X. There you go. Or Gen Z. What? Okay. Yeah. They can't get along. No, they don't get along. And they're not that much different in age. It's really crazy. I don't understand. Anyhow. Oh, Marianne's having meatloaf and potatoes. Yum. Yum, yum. All right. I'm going to go make dinner. You guys have a good weekend for the rest of your weekend. And thanks for hanging out for a while, talking food and sex. What, what else is there? What else is there in life? All right. I will see you guys soon. Watch my whip and chat next week. I'll see you there, right? Of course, in every video every other day, but All right. I keep trying to end the video on my computer over there, which I cannot do. I have to end the video over here on my phone. All right. Sherry's pooping. Okay. Have a good time, Sherry. Oh, see you guys later.